do think that, I will say this, what a safe environment we are in. What Coach Diaz has done to make this environment safe, and the details that he thinks about, talks about, we bring to the table in our staff meetings, it blows my mind sometimes of how far he thinks ahead of things and how much.
What's going on, man? Get in there.
100% completely surrounded around their health, their protection, and their safety. And I just think he has done, just an amazing job.
Coach, next up we're going to go to David Ferrones of the South Florida Sun Sentinel. David, if you had a question for Coach Likens.
Sure. Hi, Coach. I guess I'll try two questions. One, a little bit piggybacking off the last topic. Hopefully you can talk about this, just how the team responded today in practice and with all the uncertainty going on, just coming back the very next night and practicing. And also I wanted to ask about Jeremiah Payton, just asked about a personnel question and him in his second season.
Sure.
But just the strides you see him making since the spring.
What's going on, man? Y'all get up in there, man. Get up in there.
Since we started practice, it was like I have a 10-year-old son, and it was like Christmas Day, man, every time we go out to practice. That's how much these kids just want to play football. There's so much crazy.
What's going on, bro? What's up? Listen, man, y'all get on up in here, man.
In the world, and it's like 2 hours of just relief that they can just.
So what you hear Coach Likens. If you can hear him talking, give me thumbs up.
Close-knit group of guys, they love each other, they're brothers, and it just reminds me of being young and going out and playing backyard football and how much fun and enjoyable that is. And that's how they have taken these last couple days. They don't know if this practice is going to be their last, and it's just amazing. We had the greatest spirited practice tonight. It was amazing. And it just shows you how much they dearly love this sport.
Y'all can hear that?
How much they need this sport. Jeremiah Payton. One thing I can tell you about Jeremiah Payton, his talent level is as good as anybody that I've ever coached. All right, and that's saying a lot. I've coached a couple first-round draft picks. Jeremiah has that type of talent, and he's just got to get it put all together. He knows that. We've had great discussions about that.
What's going on, man? Willie, what's going on? What's up?
Last year and this year, he's got to start progressing getting towards his talent level. So I'm excited and want him to get there just as much as everybody does. And so we're just waiting on him to do it, and I think he can do it.
Talk about Jeremiah Payton.
Great. Coach, we've got time for a few more. We're going to go to Matt Chodell at Kane Sport. Matt, if you had a question for
man.
Coach
Y'all got a
Likens.
question?
Oh, hey, Coach.
This might be a good question I
The
asked.
perception from the outside is like Harley, Pope, Wiggins are the most experienced, might be the main guys. Can you maybe say if that's the case, and then also how many receivers you want to shuttle in and out, just given how fast-paced the offense goes, assuming that you can start playing games, obviously?
Sure. I can't imagine going into a game and not playing 5 to 6 guys, getting some form of reps. Now, obviously, you have starters, and they're starters for a reason, because through practice and through the process, they have shown they need to be the guys that go out there first and get the majority of the reps. But that's the big thing is at practice is we have got to have guys that when those starters are tired, they go in and you don't lose much. The quarterback can't look over to the left and go, you know what, I'm going to stay away from that guy because I don't trust him. And that's what I've been preaching to my receivers.
This is live post-game press conference, bro.
Every rep in one-on-one, every rep in team is an opportunity to build that trust. So when the quarterback looks over to the left, he goes, oh, okay, yeah, he's out there, I got him. And he doesn't worry about, so-and-so is supposed to be in there. So that's kind of like our big deal right now.
How does Xavier restroom look coming along? What?
Who are the top ones? And
Restroom.
the guys
The
like
stripper.
right up underneath them.
We just said that he's coming along fine. He said he ups the level in the wide receiver room.
That's when you're going to have a really good wide receiver group. That's something that I had.
He just answered that.
We had 8 guys.
What's the story with Marshall?
In the NFL, and they just came in and out, and that's the kind of thing that you want to build here.
Awesome. Coach, we're going to go to Barry Jackson at the Miami Herald. Barry, if you had a question for Coach Likens. Hi, Rob. I was wondering who you had working out of the slot primarily these first 4 days, and also what skills does Restrepo have specifically that you think could make him an effective slot long
Restrepo
term?
question go right there.
You know, he has, I'll go with Restrepo first. He just has that, he's got the lateral quickness. He's pretty good in there. He's a really good football-minded kid. He understands ball. He understands.
Somebody just asked that. He said he don't want to answer that question. That's for the big wigs. If you're watching, hit the like button for me and share for me.
Linebackers, what they're trying to do, who's taking my routes away, who am I stemming? Do I stem a linebacker? Am I stemming a nickel? Am I stemming the safety? You got to kind of be a really savvy player and know defensive structure to play in there. And for his age, he's way above normal for his age.
How Sam Brooks
so
looking?
that's kind of what makes him. But if you know where the whole
He offensive coach, man. We don't ask him about.
and you know the difference between man and zone, and that just makes you
We don't
such
ask
a better
offense coaches
player
about
than just
defense.
blindly going out and running your route. But he's starting. He understands all of the defensive structure stuff, so that gives him a chance to be, a lot or way ahead of schedule.
I didn't have a question.
And then
I was
what's
gonna
the
get the
other
question from y'all.
Who's playing in the slot, right? We got Mike Harley there. Over this next couple weeks, we're gonna, just because, and we got Marshall Few, but you never know how this season's gonna go. Injuries, whatever, and so we got to start trying some other people there and just kind of looking at it, because some guys can't play inside. They just don't have that feel, and some guys are a lot more natural than others. So right now we're looking at Harley, we're looking at Marshall Few, we're looking at Restrepo, and I'm going to start kind of dabbling around.
Where's X at the
with
crib?
guys, and they're just giving them a shot to see if they have that natural feel.
Awesome. Coach, last but not least, you have David Lake of 24/7 Sports. David, if you have a question for Coach Likens.
Yeah, Coach, I want to shoot 2 questions at you, I guess. First off, just your general big picture take on your group, and, would you say it's a talented group? Because I think there's not much returning production, right? And maybe the snapshot view, there could be questions on your group just because of that. So your take on if you got some playmakers in your group, and then also, one of the benefits, I guess, to going to this new style of offense was the simplicity. So in, understanding it's early in camp, how do you feel like your guys are picking up the offense? Do you feel like they kind of have it down pretty well at this point, or is there ways to go still in that regard?
If you look at it, just like you pointed out, this is really kind of our 8th practice together. This would be like day 8 in the spring, and, when I start thinking about, we got to play a game here pretty soon, man. Oh, man, my stomach starts rumbling a little bit, right? So,
No, man. I asked about the recruits.
obviously coaches are never satisfied. I think we're doing okay picking up the offense. But to answer your question, yes, we do have.
You're playing on red shirt and some guys. That's a good one.
Experience, man. And I know this. I've been doing this for a long time. Fans don't want to hear that stuff. They don't want to hear about inexperience. They don't want to hear about growing pains and all that stuff. I don't want to hear about them as a coach. But there are going to be times where, like, a guy's supposed to go inside, he goes outside.
Y'all watching, man. Hit the like button for me, man, and share. You got a Cane friend, share it to your Cane friends, man. Share it for me.
It's going to be how good.
Nobody does it like us, man. We shoot another Caneville in the morning.
From our mistakes, not just in practice, but game day situations, man. Game day situations. Does a guy know to get out of bounds in a 2-minute drill? All right, young guys have a tendency to cut it back in the middle of the field. Everybody's going, what's going on? Well, he's never been in that situation before outside of practice. Little things like that can have a tendency to drive you crazy at the beginning of the year. All right, so we're going to have to, how quick can we learn?
Hit the like button for us, man, and share for
How
us.
good can we get from the first game to the
Loosen up a
second
little
game
bit,
to the
man.
third game? I'm kind of waiting to see how our guys respond to that. And that will determine the fate of how good this group is, because we do have playmakers, we do have athletic guys, but like you said, they don't have any experience.
Awesome. Coach Likens, thanks for taking a few minutes with us tonight, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon. Good luck in the coming days here at camp.
Guys, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Susan, I wasn't ducking the question. Well, I was ducking the question. I'm sorry. Take care.
Alrighty, guys. Next up, we are going to go to Cam Harris, and we were going to go straight into questions. We're going to start with Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, if you had a question for Cam.
Hey Cam, obviously, everybody's paying attention to the news and what's happening with college football and the speculation and all that. I know the players have been very vocal about their support.
I might ask Cam.
Where do you stand?
I know
with
Cam.
that?
I might ask Cam a question.
Where we stand by that is we just take it one day at a time. We come out and compete every day. We'll try to look at the social media and stuff. Whenever we get our chance, we don't go. We're gonna be ready.
Awesome. Next up, we have Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris, if you had a question for Cam.
Cam, just kind of curious, I know you put on a little bit of weight, just anything that you've noticed with your skills, with your abilities in practice, and also why was it a focal point for you to add a little bit more weight a year, just like you did last year?
I gained more weight for a reason because, going into the season, I got a mindset that we're in a fast tempo offense, so we getting hit from left to right, and I still got to get back on the ball. So I gained more weight to wear down the defense.
Great. Cam, next up we have Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan, if you had a question for Cam.
Hey there, hi Cam.
Susan
Hey,
funny.
that's Cameron Gorby.
Now make sure you hit the like button and share it for me, man.
So, I guess, it seems like,
So what's going on with
the
y'all, bro?
coaches have been very vocal.
No word on T2.
About you
How big
guys,
is Cheney?
about
Heard he
the
was
support of
230.
the players wishing to
Nah, he
play.
not 230. I
At
talked
least
to his
from what
dad
I
the
see on
other
Twitter.
day. He said dad says he's about two.
He
said like
how do you feel
210.
about that? And I wanted to know, like, who's the leader on the team and what coaches give you information every day on what's happening in the ACC? And do you get, informed by your coaches every day? Do you talk about it?
In this situation, coaches coach, players play, and I think we, as a group of Miami Hurricane players, we all have a voice that we should stand up as one, that we want to play.
Why do you think it's important, Cam?
Some people don't
Get the
want to go
season.
home. I think going home is risky and stand on campus because we have the best medical. We have the best medical staff at Miami that's taking care of us.
Thank you.
Cam, next up we're going to go to David Ferones of the Sun Sentinel. David, if you had a question for Cam.
Yes, Cam. Well, I want to know also, with all you guys, showing your support, we're saying you want to play. Can you also detail just the work you guys put in during this whole pandemic? Because that's got to make it tougher to give up on a season potentially and just getting to this point. Detail kind of all the work you put in.
Well, the work started from the summer. Whenever we got that chance coming in to work, everybody had a mindset that we got to work and we want to win. We take every day, one day at a time, and we have to grind. Because we don't know when our name's going to be called. So we're going to be ready to work.
Awesome. Cam, next up we have Matt Chodell from Canesport. Matt, if you had a question for Cam.
I do have a question for Cam. Hey, Cam. So, obviously you talked a lot about you guys banding together and being united and trying to get the season played. I don't think we haven't asked you, but how worried are you the season will be canceled? I mean, do you think it's a likelihood? Do you think it's very unlikely? Do you have any sort of insight on it at all? And if you guys will play or won't play at this point?
I don't really know about the situation. Just coming to 2020, it started from spring when we had 4 great practices as offense and defense. This pandemic stuff really ruined a lot of stuff. But as a group, we come in with a mindset that we got to come together as one unit with the coaches and players.
And we got time for a few more. We're going to go to David Wilson of the Miami Herald. David, if you had a question for Cam.
Hey Cam, you shared the image, I guess, that's been going around of the "We are united, we want to play."
that has
Ask
obviously
Cam
much
how
different
hard
things
it
to
was.
it. And obviously one
I
of
don't
the big
think I
things
hooked up my
people talk about
microphone,
there
man,
is
to
the
ask them
College
questions.
Football Players Association. And a big part of what's been going on over the last 24 hours has been not just guys at individual schools working together, but guys, at different schools communicating and being all united. How important do you think that is, the idea of not just all of Miami being united, but Miami being united with schools all across the country?
With this 2020 stuff, it comes with ups and downs. And right now we're in a down situation. Now, the next day we have to determine if we're going to be up. The decision is on whenever we make it.
Ask Cam these.
Yeah, the last one is Tom D'Angelo
Anywhere.
of the Palm Beach Post.
He said
Tom,
Susan
if you
is a
have question
special
for
woman.
Cam.
How y'all feel
One
about
more on this, today was
how
a
y'all feel about Corey?
really strange day.
The
and that-
Marshall thing was. Did you guys think we was getting Corey Carter? How y'all feel about
Tom,
that?
I think your audio went out.
You got me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. So what was it like amongst teammates when you first heard that we thought the Big Ten was canceling the season? That may be different now, but it kind of just started
The Big Ten
blowing
did
up from
cancel the
there,
season.
and all kinds of theories and all. You got concerned? Did you guys start talking that could this happen to us? What was it? What was it like around the team when that was coming out?
I don't really speak on Big Ten. I'm just worried about ACC, our conference. We ready to play, and we don't worry about what's on the outside. We worry about Miami Heritage. We ready to play, no matter what.
Cam, I lied. I got one more from you for David Furones of the Sun Sentinel, but this will be the last one. David, if you'd have the last question for Cam.
I can, yeah. I also just want to know how the freshman running backs are doing. Jalen Knighton and Don Chaney Jr. I know Don also wasn't going to play in the spring, and then now this let him come back, I guess. So just your impressions of them.
Number one, they came in with a mindset they was ready to work, and they followed my steps. Just coming out to practice, they see me out to practice different. Doing more conditioning with Coach Philly. They see me do it, so they want to do it too to be prepared, because they know what's going to happen to me. If I go down, they got to step up, next man up. So every day you got to take care of their body, just like I take care of mine. Every man for themselves.
Awesome. Cam, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. And
Marshall
good
family
luck
is
to
type of
us,
CJ
Cam.
Henderson people. Yeah, I saw them chatting.
All right, guys. What's going on, Mike? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, man. Good. All right, guys. We're going to go right into questions for our senior wide receiver, Mike Harley. And we will start with Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, if you had a question for Mike.
Hey, Mike, you probably won't answer these questions either, but we'll give it a shot. Just in regards to, kind of everything that's going on in college football today, and the players, their efforts to try to keep this season going and wanting to play. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's going to work? And I guess, what have the players been talking about today?
Leaving it all to God, just trusting God, and taking every advantage we have to go out and practice on Green Tree. Now, we don't really talk about it. We see all the negativity on Twitter, and it messes with your mental, but we don't want to bring all that to the locker room.
Stacy Hall,
into the
Marshall
practice field,
said
so
he
we
was
just
going to
focus
shake the
on
room.
the next
I knew
stage,
he
the
wasn't
next
coming.
step.
Why you knew he wasn't coming?
Thank you.
Mike, next we're going to go to Matt Chodell at Canesport. Matt, if you had a question for Mike.
Yeah, hey Mike. So I asked Coach Leggins about this, but he wants to use 5 or 6 receivers in games. And obviously there's not a lot of experience. He sort of stressed that there's a lot of inexperienced younger guys make mistakes. So can you sort of talk about the overall unit if you think that the depth is sort of at a good spot, and how much that
Felipe,
happen
what's going on, man? What did
season
CJ Henderson
for you guys to really reach your potential as a wide receiver unit?
My opinion, on the field with the older guys and the younger guys, I feel like everyone ready. We just getting our feet back wet. We just day 3 of practice, day 4 of practice, and really it's like day 8 of the spring because we have 4 days of spring, 4 days here. So we got a couple mental errors and which is, the young guys just got to take what we learned from the film room, from the classroom, and go out on green tree and apply it. As I say, it's no pressure. We all gonna make mistakes, but we just learning how to go all out and just how to control our effort and just do the little things right. Everything gonna come.
Great. Mike, next up, we're gonna go to Will Manzo at WPLG. Will, if you had a question for Mike?
I do. Hey, Mike. What you were talking about earlier about getting ready to play and all the stuff that's being said, what do you tell people who say to you, hey, you guys shouldn't be playing, you should really think about not playing and the safety issues and all those things? What do you say to the people who think there shouldn't be a season?
I mean, the ones that shouldn't be a season, just don't play. You're not in our shoes. You don't know what we're going through with, family issues, or you don't know what the work we put in to have this season, I just stay positive, When I hear negativity, I just block it out. I know it. I have family members or I have like friends. You have fans on Twitter saying this and that, and just keep it moving. Just stay positive. That's all.
Mike, next we're gonna go to Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan, if you had a question for Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Sue.
Hey, so why, I know you have a lot of spirit and I've seen your tweets. Why do you think it's important that you guys play this season in the fall? And also, will you return if there is not a season in the fall?
Manny has done excellent in
I
recruiting.
think it's really important that we
Given
play
67 records,
like I said, we all put the work in, and
people.
I
And I'm going to
feel
keep
like
everybody. Nah, you can't
it's
get
more
everybody.
safer.
You're not gonna get everybody. I didn't think we was getting all of
here
them.
on campus.
I didn't think we was getting all of them. At no point did I think we were getting
Because
all of them.
Coach Diaz and the staff, we have everything handled. We have guys testing negative, and everything is just up to par. Everything is just good and safe here. And we don't have a season. It's God's plan. Yes, I'll be coming back most likely. Not just gonna leave the team like that. I'm all for it.
Awesome. Mike, we're gonna go to David Ferrones of the Sun Sentinel. David, if you had a question for Mike.
Sure, Mike. I want to ask about the young guys at your position. First, Jeremiah Payton, Coach Rob Lycan said he's got incredible talent, like almost like the first rounders that he's coached in the past. Just what you see from him early on, and any of the freshman receivers are really standing out to you as guys that can potentially play as soon as this season, if there was one.
Yes, starting up with Jeremiah Payton, like you said, me and a couple guys like me and Jim Thomas and KJ Osborne, couple guys last year.
Who was the top target now?
Talent that he has, and we know.
I don't think they look at it like top targets. I don't think they really do it that way.
I'm just trying to keep him level-headed, trying to keep him focused, trying to make sure he's consistent when it comes to practice. And to the younger guys, you got Keyshawn with the flash of speed, great. He tracked the ball great. You got Restrepo playing the slide with me and Marshall Few. He's one of the toughest guys on the court that we have. Great hands, great routes. And got the Zaylen, Margaretti working on the outside as well, competing for that spot. But when the younger guys, from my opinion and from my view of practice, when they're getting a shot, they make the most out of it. It's a critical error. We're just not running the playbook all over again, but they'll be ready. They'll be ready before the first game.
Awesome. Mike, we're going to go to David Lake at 24/7 Sports. David, if you had a question for Mike.
Yeah, Mike, you tweeted yesterday that you wanted to play this season just because of all the hard work you put in this off season. So I wanted to ask you about that hard work. On the official roster going into the season, you're listed, I think, maybe the heaviest you've ever been at Miami. Have you put on some good weight this off season? And then, also during the off season, you put some videos up on social media of you on that, fast treadmill. What was the top speed maybe you hit on that treadmill? And just all this put together, how do you feel like it's going to translate on the field for you?
The fastest I hit on the treadmill was 24 miles per hour. And I'm up to weight. I feel good. I feel explosive. I feel fast. Did a lot of speed training. in the off season. Did a lot of strength and training. And I did a lot of like Pilates and yoga, and working on my flexibility to make me perform well on the field as well. You know, I just did a lot of training. And then when we get the all call to come back on campus, you know, we just got it in, and I just committed myself to the ground. So I just know that it's only right to play. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of kids around the country, not just me, not just, you know, King and Coach, there's a lot of kids in Nebraska and Ohio State that just put the work in. We should have a chance to show our talent, show our hard work that that's going to pay off.
Awesome. Mike, we've got time for a couple more. We're going to go to David Wilson of the Miami Herald. David, if you had a question for Mike.
What's good?
Hey Mike, how's it going?
What's good, man? Love that shit.
A lot of talk, you know, obviously the players can kind of drive
Get
in
dapper for you, but switch it up.
in the last 24 hours. And, you know, there's been some talk about
look at the
potentially
pink.
the idea of a college football players association or something like that to really like kind of formalize a voice. Do you think that's something important going forward, that there is some sort of like official formal way that players can kind of have a voice in
See the pink, big dog.
conversations?
Yes, most definitely.
What's going on, K. Bro, man? Appreciate you being a supporter,
You stand
bro.
on your 10 toes and speak, you know what I'm saying? You speak out your chest. As you seen yesterday, a couple guys, we spoke out, and it made headlines, and now we moving something because of what the players said instead of the coaches and the presidents and stuff like that. So I feel we're on a great start, and it only started 24 hours ago. So, you know, the more negativity coming out, the more the student athletes want to speak up for ourselves. And
What's going on,
ready
man?
for a season.
You like that? You know, K. Brew, what's good?
Mike, last up, we have Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris, if you had a question for Mike.
Yeah, Mike, can you talk about your relationship with De'Aaron King, maybe how that's evolved, or maybe some of the things you were able to do over the summer, even just being in different areas, as you continue to get to know him, and then also, you know, your connection with him on the field as well as off the field.
De'Aaron King first came in, we just watched like a couple of glimpses of the new offense. Like this in the spring, we just watch a couple of clips of the offense, like 10 o'clock at night when he first transferred in. So I clipped it right then and there off the field. And you know, with the pandemic, he been in Houston, I've been like in Atlanta, or I've been down here Fort Lauderdale. We'll FaceTime, and you know, he'll check up on all the receiver groups, check up on me, and we'll talk. And then, you know, in the off season, we did weightlifting, and after weightlifting, we go outside and, you know, just get our chemistry right. And you know, on the field, it just clicks. You know, he'll give me a look, and I give him a look, and let him know I'm ready. And he do the same thing.
You see that motherfucker?
Mike, thanks for spending a few minutes with us tonight, and good luck the rest of camp. I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon.
You see
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Y'all be blessed.
a little fruity back here on y'all, boy.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us today, and I'm sure we'll be all talking tomorrow. So have a good night, guys.
That's it, man. That's it. So listen, him, check me out, man. Check me out. It's nothing, man. That's what we do, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, man, just do y'all part, man. Y'all, all I ask y'all to do is do y'all part, man. Become a member, like and share for us. Man, do y'all part, man. It's more y'all than it is of us. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all go check out that last Caneville video. I know y'all kind of missed it because I changed up the thumbnail on it. Go check that out. So yeah, man. So what's going on? Things got heated up this weekend, man. Y'all think it's gonna be football? Y'all think it's gonna be football, man? How y'all feel about that, man? The Big Ten kind of like pissed in everybody's cereal this weekend, and they're like, oh man. What y'all think, man? Y'all think Miami still going up Keith? This Miami said they backed off Keith for now a little bit. I mean, that's the word. So they said they slowed down on Keith. Yes, you want to play football, Big Ten. You said the Big Ten way. Eddie, what's going on? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share for me. Listen, man. Yeah, man. We try to do something. We try to bring y'all the media different. We don't have all the red tape a lot of people have. So we try to do it different, man. We try to use our flexibility to our advantage. You don't get nowhere like this, man. You got a Kane fan. You know you got a friend that's a Kane fan, man. Send him the video. You know what I'm saying? Share it to him. Like nobody does it like us. Get the pink out here. The pink or the blue. Where can I get one of those Miami made t-shirts? Miami made me. Oh, my man, Billionaire Boys Club. That's where we shot. That's where we shot the Palmetto 5 at. Still editing the video. We ain't put the video out. I had a little issue with the video. But it's coming. It's coming, man. You see how you see how these other outlets, man, all of a sudden they want to interview kids during the season. They at the kids' house in their room and stuff now, man. I know we trendsetters, man. I know we man, that's CBS, man. They've been around for a while. But yeah, man, it's kinda ironic. Like now people want to touch kids. Well, not touch kids. You know what I'm saying? But now people reach out to the kids and talk to the kids, you feel me? Y'all like the blue? Right. They got them committing on their platform, but I don't know, man. But for the kids, man, I don't know. Now committing on somebody else's platform, I think that's a chance for them to grow their platform. I'm not sure why they would do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody paying them, unless there's some benefit to them. Maybe it is. Maybe you see them on, but that was on their YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on, Yellow Man? Appreciate you being a member, bro. After losing Jason Marshall to Florida, losing another 5-star corner in South Florida to the Hurricanes fans, call for Mike Rumph to be fired. Nah, man, fired, man. That's kind of harsh, man. Come on, man. Not fired. Fired. That's kind of harsh, man. We don't want to see the man get fired, do we? Yeah, man, we don't want to see the man get fired. Now, come on, now, that's a little much. Oh man. Yeah. What's going on, Sam? What's up, bro? Yellow. So listen, yeah, we just try to do it a little different, man. Give y'all a chance to get a look. You know what I'm saying? To listen in what's going on. We just try to be a little different with the way we run things. So yeah, man. So the Gators get 2. I just wish them boys good luck, man. I just want them kids to be successful. Like I say all the time, that's my biggest thing. I just want the kids to be successful, do their thing. Man, what happened to my little... Man, what's going on, man? I gotta keep this thing clean. Oh, I'm making it worse. Oh Lord. But yeah, that I mean, yeah, I know they got 2. We're a little somber. I know we're a little somber in here. You know what? I know we're a little somber in here, so let's do this, bro. Let's do this. We usually don't do this like this. Let's do this. We usually don't do this like this. Yeah, I don't think Mike Rump lost Jason Marshall. I don't even know who's saying that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. Anybody in here collect basketball or football cards? But let's do this, man. I know y'all a little somber, man. Y'all feel a little down. The Hurricanes lost 2 recruits. Florida Gator pick up two good kids, man. I like Marshall, man. Marshall's real deal. I like Marshall. Yeah, Marshall's a real deal. Who the backup plan for Jackson Marshall? Who's the backup plan? I mean, I think it looks like the kid out of Pahokee, right? Out of Pahokee, I think he got one at IMG. But it's almost like the offers are out there. I mean, is there really no backup plan? It's not like Marshall was y'all focus. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other kids out there with offers that and all they have to do is commit and they in. They good. So yeah, Marshall was kind of like the fans' focus. Not saying they didn't want him. I'm sure they wanted him. Brown, yeah. Marquise Brown from IMG, right? Rump don't deserve. That man don't deserve to be fired, man. That's kind of harsh. If you're watching, hit the like button for us, man, and share for us. Like I said, man, listen, man. If you're not jumping into this stock market thing, bro, come on, man. I mean, today driving from Jacksonville, man, I made $6,000. I mean, I just being real with you. I wasn't working. I ain't do nothing. I mean, just driving Jacksonville, trading, using the CCI trades. What we have, I made $6,000. You gotta open your mind, bro. You gotta open your mind. You gotta open your mind and do something different. Yellow, man, we so appreciate that. McKevius Brown. Yellow, we appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you being a member. We appreciate the donation. We appreciate all of it. But yeah, like driving on the road, I made $6,000. Now I'm trading with a large sum amount of money that has a lot to do with it. But it was like maybe 30%, 33%. The stocks that I had and all went up maybe 33%. Listen, I mean, 33% on your money is a lot of money. Period. The website of CCI is in the description. CCI, they deal with cryptocurrency, it's a lot on the website, man. You sign up, but you gotta invest. Now it's $99 a month. You have to invest, but believe me, you put $2,000, $3,000 in Robinhood or something, man, you will never see $99 a month. Real talk. You'll never have to pay it. You're gonna pay it that one time, and you'll never have to pay it again. Sam, man, we appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. So yeah, man, if you wanna listen, man. For the most of us, we're working class, and we did not learn. We didn't learn how to invest. They didn't teach us that game. But I've discovered it. I took a chance. I took my whole retirement. I threw in the stock market. I started trading, and the last 3 months, man, I've been very successful. But I took a chance. But I'm telling you guys, I already walked through the fire. I'm just telling y'all, man, hey, y'all come on. Y'all like, nah. Master said we're gonna get 2 servings of bread if we just stay right here and pick the cotton. And I'm like, dog, but we free over here. We getting bread over here. And y'all like, no, Master got whips and guns. We're going to stay over here and we're going to make money. We're going to do overtime. That's how we're going to get. Let me stop, man. But no, but real, man, I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you, man. My platform has been here for 6 years. I can't lie to you. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie to you. I can't run. So if it go wrong, I can't run. Okay, let's do this. How many people in here? I mean, the next thing we're going to start talking about is silver. You know what I'm saying? Silver is like one of the next things to buy. Different investments, man, to different streams of income. You know what I'm saying? Prevent stuff like COVID and people losing their job. Where I live at, man, they give away food every Friday, man. The line is all out the corner. you have to do things on your own, bro. You have to learn some things on your own, and because everything ain't taught to you. Somebody put it to me like this. So now I'm hearing Collins thinking about decommitting. I haven't heard that, but whatever the case is, Collins seemed cool to me. Maybe we can get him on the show, man. I'll reach out to him. So it's like this. Somebody told me this. The lion rules the jungle, right? The lion rules the jungle. If the lion woke up and told the deer and he told the zebras how to get away from him, then he'll have to start hunting something else. So basically, the lion at the top, like, is never going to tell you how to beat him or how to do what he's doing because he's eating off you. I mean, that might be a little deep for some of y'all. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, he's never going to tell a zebra how to get away from him because that's how he eats. So some things got to be found out yourself. I see somebody just posted, what's the catch? The catch is you're about to learn a new way to get money. That's the catch. The catch is, I mean, this stuff is right here in our face, and a lot of us don't use it, afraid to use it. Anytime somebody say, hey, man, you can make money. Hey, man, it's way over here, you can make some money, man. We get scared. But anytime somebody say, hey, let's go spend some money, man, we all on that. You know what I'm saying? We all on that. That's easy. I mean, we spend money like it's the right thing to do. You feel me? Sam said he got Weeble. So, yeah, man, the link is right in the description. There's no catch. You sign up. It's $99 a month. You got to invest in yourself for it to get anywhere. So if you feel like $99 a month for you to learn, you're never going to learn it. I mean, basically, we show you plays. We show you what we're doing. All you do is copy it. You could be investing tomorrow. I know all of y'all got Robinhood and don't know what to do with it. I know y'all do. I mean, I know for a fact I had it, don't know what to do. But I know it's people in here that have made money off CCI. If you've made money, if you're a CCI member, give me the thumbs up. And you've put money in there and picked the stock that you saw us pick and your money went up. I don't care what it was. I don't care if you put $100 in there or if you put $50,000 in there. Give me a thumbs up if you've made money on CCI. Mason going to LSU. I know, bro. I do this every live for a second. I know people in here have made money on it. I mean, but you gotta. I think Hill said, "What's the catch?" There you go. D. D. From me to you. D. Are the stock picks, are they real? Sometimes you can't even get into all of them. Like, you can't even get into all of them. Some of them go up and you like, man, all my money tied up. I couldn't even get that. So yeah, he'll say, what's the catch? I mean, the only catch is your fear. Your fear. You being afraid of flying by yourself. I mean, that's the only catch. But no, man, I haven't heard anything about Savion Collins decommitting. I haven't got a clear answer on why Marshall did what he did, or because, you know, Manny, when Manny go to tweeting stuff, I mean, obviously Manny, Manny can't be confused, right? We saw Manny tweet out the bomb or Yoda or Jabba the Hutt or Star Wars, whatever he tweets out. So, I mean, like I tell you guys, the recruiting thing is fluid. I'm going to join when I get some spare money. Yellow, this is what I tell you. You better go pawn something, Yellow. Your TV, something, and get started now, bro. Once your money start making money for you, I mean, it'll change your life. And I'm just being real with you. I'm from Opelika. I'm from the hood. You understand? I'm just being real with you. Phil say, how much money do I need to start off with? See, and that's on you. Like, that part right there. You understand this percentages. The way you make money is, if you buy Tesla stock, it goes up 10%. You make 10% on your money. So if I got 50,000 in there, that's 5,000 for me. If you got 1,000 in there, that's $100 on you, for you. So the more money you have in there, the more money you make when the stock go up. D. Newkirk, he said he signed up CCI. He's making money. I mean, you got to just think outside the box. I know we wasn't taught this stuff. I wasn't. For 3 months ago, I didn't really know what it was. I didn't really know how to do it. But for 3 months, man, I've been aching, man. You hear me, man? I told you. I'm going to say it one more time because I don't like saying stuff like this. On the way home from Jacksonville, we had a tournament up there. On the way home from Jacksonville, I traded today. Let me see. I don't know. I could even give you one of the stocks. I'll even give you one I traded. I traded today on the way home from Jacksonville. And I made $6,000. I made $6,000 on the way home from Jacksonville. But like I said, it's however much money you have in there. It's percentages. You understand? However much money you have in there. That's how. So if you have a lot of money, it's 10% on $100,000. It's more than 10% on $30,000. So when you ask me how much you need to start, the question is how bad do you want to be financially free? So today, yeah, driving home. Yeah, it's in the description. The link right in the description. CCI, you want to get started investing. But all we do is we show you what we're doing, and you just copy what we're doing. You got any questions, man? Send me a text 786-405-9499, or you can just go to support right on the website. So yeah, so driving home today I made $6,000, and I tell you one of the stocks. One of the stocks, it was LPCN. You go look it up yourself. See what it did today. I mean, I'm looking at the screen right now because I couldn't remember what it was. Go look it up yourself. I can't lie about this stuff. Appreciate that, boy. I think this one better though. Look at this one. Say you get a dope hat. Look at that. Boy. You talking about fruity? Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, man, you want to get started investing? The link is in the description. Ooh, look at that fruit. The pink. The fruit. Oh. But no, Yellow say the blaming Ivans and the crystal ball for Marshall changing his mind. Who's blaming Ivans? Man, listen, man, why not blame Manny? Didn't Manny tweet out some shit? Why not blame Manny? 247 Sports has been doing the crystal ball thing forever. Who's telling Ivans? He's not in the hood. So who telling him? Huh? Bueller? Who telling him? So you know what I'm saying? So let's not be silly about this, man. Yeah, let's not be silly about this. That's what I'm saying. I mean, come on, man. I mean, that stuff don't even make sense. Obviously, Marshall told the staff that he was in, and he changed his mind. How you gonna blame Ivans? That's the weirdest thing ever. Like, it's goofy to me. Paige say he finally caught me live. We live, Paige. We live. Listen, we shooting Caneville in the morning. Y'all go watch that last Caneville. I know go check out the intro on the last Caneville. Tell me if you like it. That's what Ricky Williams said on Facebook. Yeah, I mean, I heard that before too, but that's I heard that, but it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, they've been doing that crystal ball thing forever. What about Manny Diaz? Him tweeting his little tweet that he tweet out. Like, why not blame him? He made them all look dumb. I mean, I'm not going to say that because recruiting, I say it all the time, is fluid. These kids change their mind all the time. So I'm not going to say he didn't make them look dumb, but yeah, your head coach tweeted out something. But you want to blame Ivans? So this kid is choosing where he's going to play his next 3 years, which may determine if he go to the next level on Ivans, a 27-year-old young surfer-looking guy that's good at Miami recruiting. That doesn't make sense to me, man. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I heard that, Yellow. I heard the same thing, Yellow. I mean, not really his name, but they just said, nah, man, what about your coach, man? Coach tweeted out something too. You like that fuchsia hat? You don't like it? So yeah, it's in the description, man. If you want to become, it's in the description, bro. Counting and stuff. I lied, man. It wasn't 6,000. It was 6,300. I lied. So I did lie. Oh yeah, we shoot Caneville in the morning. I fly to DC tomorrow night. If Marshall did that, told Manny he's coming only to play games, he won't pan out. Also, you keep saying Coach tweeted something. What specifically did he tweet? What does Coach? What does? Okay, so when we finna get a recruit, I thought remind me, like, refresh my memory. Coach don't tweet anything. Like when somebody's definitely, don't Coach send out like some cryptic tweet? Like don't he like say something like she sends out like some explosion or some boom or something like that? And LL, you say if Marshall did that, if Marshall told Manny he's coming only to play games, he won't pan out. Also, you keep saying Coach Center. So Marshall won't plan out because he doesn't want to know anybody to know where he's committing to. He want to keep his business to himself, and he want to be. So he did what he had to do. I don't know if it's true or not, but he did what he had to do to keep his business to himself. You know what I'm saying? And you saying he's not going to pan out in life or in football because of that? Man, sometimes college coaches recruit a kid, let the kid commit, and then stop taking his phone calls. Any college coach that do that, I don't think they're gonna pan out in college football. That's just being wrong. Man, he tweet the world is blowing up. Right. Yeah, numerous times I've heard kids say, man, they stopped taking my calls, so I decommitted. Is that right? No, man, listen, no. I mean, sometimes we can't be fans, man. Does Coach tweet only at the recruit's discretion? So you think Manny asked him, hey, man, you okay if I tweet out a world? Maybe he does. Maybe he did. But if you're a 17-year-old kid, what you gonna tell Manny Diaz? How many 17-year-old kids gonna look at Manny Diaz and say, nah, even if that's true? I mean, I don't even know if that's true. But, okay, so his cryptic tweet, that's not saying anything about Manny BCS. When a kid commits, that's what he does. Okay, so his cryptic tweet, that's not saying anything about Manny because when a kid commits, that's what he does. So obviously he wasn't committed, and two, when Andrew Iverson get news, they do a crystal ball. That's what they do. When we find out news, sometimes we say, hey, listen, this is what we think. This is what we feel. I mean, what's the difference? I think it's the same, though. I think it's the same. Yes, $99 a month for you to change your life. Yes. I mean, you get $99 a month, you sign up, and then you begin to get text messages, sometimes showing you the plays that we're doing, and then it's up to you to copy it. $99 a month, you put $1,000 in there, $2,000 in there. If it was you, whatever you got, the most money you have to start with, if I was you, that's what I'll start with. Because if you get a day, your money go up 15, 20%, you're going to wish you had more money in there. And if you can't invest $99 in yourself a month, when I know for a fact, I've paid for more stupid gambling and all type of crazy stuff I bought. Bangbus.com, whatever. We pay for stuff all the time. If you can't pay $99 a month for 3 months to give a shot to invest in yourself, then I mean, it's probably not for you anyway. Okay, so then the cryptic tweet was for another kid. Then, if it's obvious Marshall didn't commit, no, it was for Marshall. It was for Marshall. It was for Marshall. I honestly think he just changed his mind and everybody's looking for somebody to blame. You feel me? That's what I think. We're not talking about Collier. We're talking about Marshall. Yeah, Dave Warrior said we need to humble ourselves as Kane fans. I mean, every fan, all the fans do that. When the kid's coming, he's the best thing since sliced bread. But when he's not coming, he sucks. I'm just saying, Miami's killing it in recruiting right now. So you're not gonna get them all, bro. Why is Rump not the lead recruiter? Why should Rump be the lead recruiter? I think Cooney seems to be, I don't know, like the best guy we got. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Cooney seems to be the coolest. All the kids light up when you say Cooney name. Akeem, exactly. They're looking for somebody to blame. That's it. That's what I think. I think the kid just changed his mind. That's what I think. How much money should you have available to invest if you were doing $99 per month? Okay, so I'm gonna explain this again. So, people ask that question because I understand that y'all don't understand how it works. How much money you want to have to invest is up to you. Like, it's up to you what you have available to put in there. Me, 2,000 that's a good number. But it doesn't have to be 2,000. You can start at 500. Just understand that it's going to take, you got to build and be disciplined and build. So if you was paying $99 a month, man, if I was you, at least, man, I'll try to conjure up 500 to 1,000 to put in there. And you're going to have to just build it. Be disciplined. Don't touch it. Do the plays. Get out the plays when it says go get out. And just build your money. But if it was me, I put everything in there I have. I put my income tax in there. I go trade my car in if I didn't have need my car, and I would put that in there. I sell the lease, the kid that I hate the lease, I sell that kid and put that in there. I don't even like to really spend money anymore, bro. Like, now, I want to invest it all. After watching money make money, I just want to put it in like a tool and invest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest with you. LL, you typing a lot of stuff. And I said he wasn't paying because that's been the history behind kids who play games. Whoa. Plenty kids played us and ended up at UF and FSU and didn't pan out. I have to go back and list names. LL, let me bust your bubble, bro. A kid talent and where he's going don't have anything to do with him playing with Miami. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sure we can name a couple kids right now that played the hat game and shitted on Miami, and they're successful. Let me try to think of one. I think one of them with Alabama, right? Bro, that has nothing to do with a kid and their success. I don't call it playing. Why would you call it playing games? Is it playing games when we start getting these 5 stars and you guys are on here saying, all right, man, we should drop Tim Burns, or we should drop this guy because we can get somebody that's better. Do you consider that playing games? You consider that business, though. So when Marshall don't want to show his hand and he does something like this, you got to look at it the same way. It's business. That's what he wanted to do. You got to look at it the same way. You can't look at it one way. LL, man, you taking it personal, man. It's not personal, bro. Okay, so you disagree with that. They playing games on both sides. I don't think they playing games. I think it's business. I actually, I told you the Tracy Howard story. Tracy Howard mom, basically my cousin, she basically told me, listen, anybody who said they knew where Tracy Howard was going, they lied. She said, because when we woke up in the house that morning, we didn't know where Tracy Howard was going. She said, so nobody could have known because we didn't know. Kids change their mind. When he stopped and he slowed down, after it was clear that he was coming to Miami, which I thought, which was, it was kind of weird to me because I never thought we had a chance to get the kid until maybe these last 4 days. To be honest with you, so it was kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? These last 5 days, and that's when it all came up. Him having the Miami shirt on his Instagram and stuff, that was kind of obvious, but I didn't think we had a chance to get him. When we interviewed him and talked to him, I mean, we said, introduce your name. He stood up, he said, Jason Marshall, #1 cornerback in the nation. I said, boy, stand up and say it with your chest. I said, stand up and say it with your chest. And he did it too. He stood up and he said, Jason Marshall, #1 quarterback in the nation. Yeah, what? So, he's a special kid. I wasn't sure. I didn't think we had a chance until maybe about 5-6 days ago when he was coming. I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's not a big deal. That's a great point, Kate. But where are you taking the rough? Say Cooney and DVD Ball and Fields a good recruiter. I think all those guys are doing a great job, man. Even the ones you don't hear about, Telly Lockett, the kid from Carol City. I think they're all doing a good job. So yeah, man, it's looking kind of bleak. We had some shirts we were about to come out with, man. We still may drop them. You guys gonna love them. Speaking about recruiting, man, I came out with a whole course on how to get recruited without being a 5-star. I think that's in the description too. If you know anybody that's in high school that their parents don't know anything about recruiting, basically it tells you what you have to do to get yourself out there. It's maybe 25 videos. All I gotta do is sit down and watch the videos. It's $69. It's up to you. It's in the description. I think it'd be a good gift for a high school kid or athlete that's trying to get recruited and maybe they stay with their mom. Mom works all the time. You gotta understand, these coaches, man, can only do what they can do, man. They got 150 kids in their program. It's hard to do. So yeah, man, check out the little course I created. It's in the description too. Let me see. I think it's in the description. What'd you say? Who we taking that quarterback? Kansas City Cartel. You say the shirt's coming. We had so the Caneville shirts. Those will be getting pressed up. We have another shirt line, maybe 4 shirts we was coming out with. But we wanted to play it, man, to see if there's going to be a season. They're not going to be a season. We eventually probably still will drop them. But they're nice, man. They may be a little pricey, man. I ain't lie. We was asking people, hey, man, what would you pay for this, man? Man, people were saying some crazy numbers, man, because it's unique, it's original. I think you guys are gonna love them when we drop them. Rooster, that dude, that running back. Cheney at 230. Why are we getting this Cheney at 230? I don't think Cheney weighed 230, bro. I think his dad told me the other day, man. I think he said he was. Let me see if I got it. I think he said he was 210. Where 230 coming from? I'm almost sure he didn't say 230. That's a lot of weight. Let me see. I talked to his dad the other day. Let me see. $210. Cheney's weighing 210 right now. Will he get bigger? Yes. mean, the kid's a freak. If you ever saw my video when I'm at the gym with him, he's working out. He's like a grown man, bro, and that was like a year ago. Uh, I'm 210. 210. Talk to his dad. 210. 210. I don't know where the 233 coming from. I think that's too big. AJ, I know that's you, bro. Yeah, well, yeah, dead kids do want to win, man. We were 13 and 13 the last 2 years. $230. That's big, bro. I mean, that's big. Um, but no, I mean, I heard it was 210. It is what it is. I think it's gonna be very good. Nah, man, I know you will. AJ, I know you will, man. Why you think I'm forgetting? Tell me I'm forgetting. It ain't over till it's over. I think they'll be fine, man. I think they lost Jason Marshall and they lost Corey Collier. I mean, like Corey Collier told me himself, man. He just was like, man, listen, they just got a safety. Like, I don't really want to, like, why would I do that? I mean, I feel that, man. Man, listen, man, you go where people love you. I heard Florida was doing an awesome job recruiting. This is what I was told. You go to Florida, they roll out the red carpet for you, man. They make you feel at home. And I know I've had a few people tell me that about Florida. I think Miami benefited from COVID. I think so. I think so. I think Miami benefited from COVID. And that's fine. I'm sure Florida, the kids in their area, they benefited with the kids in their area. I'm sure it's the same. What running back would you compare that to? What running back would I compare Chaney to? Oh, I get asked that all the time. I forget. Chaney reminds me of. Ask them. Who does Chaney remind you of? 210 pounds. Who does he remind you? Who Chaney reminds you guys of? Watch, we're gonna get some awesome answers. Hello, Fairs. Brian Bottom dad. I saw him Sunday evening when he was dropping cases of water off to my son. 27 Chaney around 200, 215 or so. Listen, I talked to Chaney's dad, not Brian Bottom's auntie sister. No, I'm just joking. Chaney dad, tell he's 210. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it again. Frank Gore. Some people say man with Frank Gore, a young Eddie Lacy. The Frank Gore thing is he the style. You know what I'm saying? He does kind of remind me of Frank. Very productive. Only averaged maybe 12 carries a game in high school. I can see the Frank thing. Not saying he is Frank, but I can see the Frank thing. Nah, not that Franklin. No. He's not that Franklin. I think the style is more so like one cut and boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Falk, like Marshall Falk, like one cut and boom, like Marshall Falk, right? It's more so of a downhill, one cut. You're not getting in much dancing. Yeah, like Marshall Falk. Frank Gore kind of runs that way too. But Frank Gore is like a cave monster or something that was raised in the jungle, man. The man is like iron. DeMarco Murray, right. That type. That's what Chaney is. But Chaney is a physical freak. It's like we lost the other physical freak to Florida, and we got another one right in behind him. Lingard was physically out of this world. I'm not sure. You asked about Thad. What about Thad? We supposed to have Thad on the show. We supposed to have Thad on the show. We gotta set that up. Who you compare Thad to? Who would I compare Thad to? Somebody says Eddie George. You compare Thad to Eddie George. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Thad, Franklin, Huddle. I wouldn't say Eddie George. Come on, give me some more names. Thad like Jamil Cook, Bell, Le'Veon Bell. I kind of like the Le'Veon Bell. Maybe not as nifty as Le'Veon Bell. I'm trying to think. That looks like Willis McGahee, bro. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, like Willis. Like Willis McGahee. Yeah, I give him, yeah. That looks like Willis. Like Willis McGahee. He runs kind of like Willis McGahee. Henry? Yeah, Derrick Henry? Yeah, Henry's a lot bigger though, I think. Yeah, Thad kind of runs like I like the Willis thing. Edgerrin James, yeah, kind of like, yeah, probably more so like Edgerrin James. Who's the next commit? We got to talk about that in the morning. See X in the morning. Next commit. I don't think anybody knows that. Things getting, yeah, that, yeah, probably more so like Edgerrin James. You say he grinding, getting up on the playbook? Ball him? Yeah, it is a good thing. No, that's the real deal, bro. That is the real deal. It's just different levels to things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I compare everybody to Duke Johnson. I saw Duke. I started Footballville with Duke. I once saw Duke never he never got shut down. I know that's weird for me to say that, but no matter what happened in the game, they got blowed out at State. And Duke had like 180 all-purpose yards. So I compare a lot of people to that. That's like the top for me. Like I compare people to that. And it's like, yeah, so it's different levels to it. So you can be a really good running back, man, and even good in college, and not be as good as Duke or Dalvin Cook or some of these guys we've seen come through here. You know what I'm saying? Like Sony Michel. Sony Michel was even, I don't know what level he was, but I once seen a college running back, a high school running back that never got shut down. I once saw Northwestern versus Norland. Luke Skywalker, the kids, his defense jumps off sides, go hit Duke for the play start. First play of the game, packed house. Jump off sides, hit Duke, to get a penalty. I guess they were trying to rattle him. 2 plays later, 60 yards, touchdown. Back and forth. They fighting. Northwestern finally get close. I think they get it close to maybe down 2 or something like that. Kick the ball off the Duke, touchdown. Yeah, so I once saw like husband Edwards. Well, they don't let us. So the media doesn't watch practice. So they're not letting us have access to practice. I mean, we get the interviews on Zoom, but that's about it. They're not letting us actually watch practice. Yeah, so basically because of COVID, we're not at the practices like we usually are. Bomber, you feel me? Bomber. Mason Smith, Chase Smith. I hope we get Chase Smith. The Chase Smith thing is weird, man. I'm not sure if they. I know they have a Chase Smith crystal ball, but I get some weird answers when I ask about Chase Smith, and I start looking around and trying to see if Chase Smith is the next recruit or who's next. I don't know. So listen, man. We'll drop some of these. We put some of the videos up live, but we'll drop some of these videos of Mike Harley and Cam Harris in the member section. Let you guys get access to that. And man, been on here an hour now. That's long enough, man. About to get up out of here. Got stuff to do in the morning. Flying to DC tomorrow, man. Y'all stay locked in. Listen, the description for investing is in the link for investing is in the description. If you know somebody that needs to get recruited, a good gift is my course I came out with, how to get recruited without being a 5-star. That's in the description also. It's like 25 videos of me just telling you everything I know about recruiting and what college coaches are looking for, what they've told me, the stories of being on the sideline with them, and all of that. And if you want to join and become a member, I put that in the description for all the goofy iPhone users. Okay? Because your iPhone is goofy and you can't find your motherfucking button. So that's in the description also. Listen, man, we're finna get up out of here. Boy looking all fruity and dapper. Get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I just asked you to support, become a member. If you haven't seen my cool picture, man, this is my cool picture. Nick Bailey did for me. It's like basically Footballville, and this is probably like a quarter of the players that I came through Footballville that I've covered. I put that video up. I don't know if you guys actually saw it. You know what I'm saying? And go watch The Last Caneville. The Last Caneville has a different thumbnail, but go check that out. I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.